Why do you need a real estate agent whenever you're buying a home? So, not every real estate transaction needs a real estate agent. But if you're asking this question, I think one way to think about it is, in what scenario would you hire a lawyer? If you were just going to small claims court to fight for $2,000, odds are you probably wouldn't hire a lawyer. You'd probably just go fight for yourself. But if you were falsely accused of a crime, you're probably going to hire a lawyer to come represent you at your trial, right? So I think about how that portrays to real estate. And the thing is, if you're a really experienced investor who's buying and selling properties left and right, and you're looking at buying a $30,000 lot, you might not actually need a real estate agent to represent you in that transaction. But for most people, the only real estate transactions they're going to do in their life is for their primary residence. And it's going to be the most expensive purchase of their entire lives, as well as the most consequential transaction, meaning the stakes are high if mistakes are made. So, whenever you're thinking about why you should hire a real estate agent, it's because you want somebody in your corner who knows these contracts inside and out and who is going to represent your best interest throughout the entire process from start to close. And when I talk about that, we're not just talking about um, expertise in negotiation. Due diligence is another really important skill, an important part of being a buyer's agent. The reason I say that is because whenever you sell a house, you as the seller, your only job, well, not only, but one of your important jobs is just to gather everything that you know about your home and share that with potential buyers. The listing agent's job is to advise you to do that, to gather as much information as you can so we can share it. And then they share that out there with other agents and potential buyers, right? However, when you are the buyer, you are responsible to verify all information that has been shared with you. That's why you have a due diligence period early on in your contract. So I just want to show you right now. I'm going to log into our MLS and show you an example of what we see as a real estate agent whenever we log in. So here I'm clicking on a house and I'm going to scroll down to this part that the public can't see, but it says agent remarks, quote, buyer to verify all information, including but not limited to schools, dimensions, taxes, etc. Why is that important? Well, you might want to be in a certain school district, so that's really important that you need to confirm that in fact this home is zoned to that school district. It's not just what you saw on the MLS. You went and confirmed that yourself or had your agent do it. Dimensions is another really big important one. So there are different ways to measure the dimensions in a room. But if you end up with a major discrepancy between what was on the MLS and what the home actually is, you may have problems with your appraisal. So your buyer's agent, it is their job to go see these measurements, to predict that problem if it might possibly come up, to have a plan of correction and also a plan of protection for you to make sure that you are fully protected throughout that process. And there are a whole bunch of other things that are included in the due diligence process that I think are super important, and not enough agents talk about them with their buyers. So